Zelated, thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you all. Is Africa finally uniting? Report has said that Algeria has delivered 4 helicopters to Niger. And people are asking, why Niger and not Mali? Because they believe that Algeria is trying to apologize to Mali for what happened between them and Mali. That was some few months ago when Algeria decided to shoot down Malian drone. According to Algeria, it trespassed, so they have to shoot it down. And Mali was of the view that not even a second did this drone trespass. And this drone were after the TT people. So this brought a whole lot of things between the two nations, to the point that they have to close their airspace. Nothing was moving until just recently they decided to open their borders to each other, or the airspace to each other, and now they are trying to work together, to the point that we even heard the Algerian president saying that whatever that we are seeing happening, the TT activities in Africa, it is not from Africa. This is not us. But the people who claim they are here to support us or fight these people are responsible for what is happening. So people are asking, is Algeria trying to apologize to Mali? And when you look at what is actually happening, Algeria, we can say, is apologizing to Mali because the drones are sent to Niger Republic and not Mali. Niger also shares a border with Algeria in the northern part. And when Algeria, looking at what is happening, the TT activities that are spreading across the borders of Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, has also decided to see that no, it is better for us to unite to fight against these things. Like in his speech, the Algerian president made it clear that it is time for us all to come together to fight against these TT activities and not fold our arms, making it look as if it is only for the AES countries. So when you look at what is actually happening, you can see clearly that Algeria is now realizing that the time has come for us all to team up to fight against these TT activities. Looking at what happened on the 25th of April, some TT groups, according to report, these T groups, they don't see an eye to eye, but they were able to unite and cause a coordinated attack in Mali. The same thing happened in Niger, and they are not ready to back down. They keep doing everything possible in their power to make sure the leaders are out so that people can continue to come into the continent to have access to our resources while we continue to suffer. And when you look at the way these things are spreading and how Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso are uniting to kick them out, if Mali, Niger, and Burkina is no longer a safe haven, they will have to find another place. And as long as Algeria shares borders with these two nations, if Mali or the AES nations are no longer safe, they'll have to cross. So Algeria is seeing the danger before it gets to it. And what do they need to do? They have to unite at this point in time to fight against these TT activities. If they are able to sack them out of Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso and from all the borders, Algeria will be free, because Algeria shares a border with Mali, shares a border with Niger. So why not join these people, fight against these things? You see, this is the same thing that happened. And now we have these TT everywhere. When Muammar Gaddafi fell, and today we have them, like he said, it is not the problem of the Sahel leaders, but it's because of where this thing came from. And Africa at that point in time when Gaddafi fell should have come together like we are seeing happening now with Algeria to fight against this TT. But we all just watch, and these things keep growing and they keep spreading. And now we found them in Mali, Niger, in Nigeria, and they keep moving. So if all the leaders in Africa don't unite at this point in time to do away with these TT, from Mali, when they are no longer having the peace of mind, like we are seeing Nigerian President Bola Ahmed Tinubu pointing a finger at these same people who are innocent because this Boko was in session before these leaders came into office. and he hasn't been able to do anything meaningful to stop the spread of this kidnapping and other things. And we keep pointing fingers and keep watching. At the end of the day, this is how they are going to spread from one place to the other. Because we've seen that the leaders in Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso are ready. And that's why they are getting all the necessary equipment that they need. Algeria did not only provide the helicopter maintenance and tools just to make sure that their brothers are able to fight against these TT people. When they are free, Algeria is free. So the time has come for us all in Africa to see these TT activities as the problem of everybody, and not only the leaders in Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. Because if we don't do nothing, like what happened from Libya, now they are where? Whoever thought that these people move from all the way, these TT will move from Libya to Mali, Niger, or Burkina. It's the same way if other people sit there and think that it is only the problem of the Sahel, they will spread to places that people never thought they will even come. Because the Sahelian leaders came into office, or they took power because they made it clear to the whole world that the TT cannot just hijack their countries. They need to have peace. The people must live in peace. It's not time for them to keep negotiating. We've seen that Algeria has been the negotiator between the TT and these leaders, those in the democratic elected, and nothing was changing. So they realized that no, there have to be another way. You cannot continue to be negotiating with people, begging them, and they keep, like, they have the power over any other person. And that was why they came into office. And we've seen the equipment that they have been getting. And now we are seeing the result, to the point that the people who decided to make sure that there will not be peace in Burkina, in Mali, and in Niger are now themselves running away. The people who thought that the sky was for them, the desert was for them, the forest was for them, are now running away, leaving the place. So all that we need in Africa is unity to fight against this TT. But until we do that, we'll continue to have these people having power and keep taking. Because we've seen all the things that are all in us are bringing out, that these people are foreign backed. And why would they do that? Because of our resources. And if we need these resources to be used for our benefit, it is time for us all to come together as a people, united to fight against these TT. The time for us all as Africans to see ourselves as one people is now. So as to whether the Algerian president is doing this out of whatever, nobody knows. But what we are seeing is that this is what we need to do as a people. So it's only time that will tell. But looking at the speech that he made and the steps that he's taking, it shows that the African is now willing to fight or defend with their brothers and sisters. To fight with their brothers and sisters. And this is the only way that Africa can get its true sovereignty. We are the only ones that can set ourselves free. United we stand, divided we fall. And united we keep standing forever and ever. The greatest enemy of the African is mental slavery. So let's decolonize ourselves from mental slavery. Let's keep sharing to educate our brothers and sisters. Together we'll make Africa great for ourselves and the next generations that are going to come. So that's the latest around the world, in Africa, and in Algeria.